Hey YouTube, what it do? It's your girl Chattyshay, and I'm back with another video for you guys. So you guys, I'm in my house, I'm on the floor, I got comfortable for you guys because this video is like a motivational video on how to love yourself. So I want to be comfortable. Got my little pillow on the floor, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it. I have 5 steps or 5 reasons or things on how to love yourself. So I do have my little notepad here, and I do have notes, you guys. So I would say number 1 is stop giving too much of your time to people. Now this video is on how to love yourself. So first one is stop giving too much of your time to people who don't motivate you or who do not grow you, you guys. So this one is so important, is why it's number 1, because you can find yourself giving too much of yourself to people who aren't for you and who are actually against you, and you lose yourself, especially when it comes to giving yourself and making deposits into people's lives, but then you have no one pouring back into your life. So I think that if you're in a relationship, or if you have close friends or friendships, that is a two-way street. You should not be the friend that people always call, but yet when you're going through, you have no one to call. So that's why this one is number 1, you guys. It is so important. Like, you need value your time. Your time is valuable. Time is something that you cannot get back. People always say, oh, you know, don't waste my time. No, listen, literally, do not waste your time, because you cannot get that back. People use that term so loosely, don't waste my time, but guys, it is a very, very serious statement, because you cannot get it back. For example, you can be on a job where you are miserable, or you could be in a relationship where you are miserable, and time just keeps going and going and going, and then one day you wake up and realize, like, this job did not promote me. Here I am 6 years later on a job that does not value the work that I do, especially if, like, you have been coming to work on time, you always a team player, you always putting in, and you're still in the same position you are when you first started. That speaks volume, because that means that they don't value the worker that you are, or the person that you are. Or if you're in a relationship and you don't get those, those I love yous, or those good mornings, or those things that help pick you up when your day aren't going so good, like a simple text message, just to say, I hope you have a good day, or I'm sorry that your day is going bad. Maybe we can talk about it later. These are things that will help motivate you or help pick you up. So if you aren't getting these from your employer, from your spouse, or from friendships, you guys, you are probably in the wrong friendship, relationship, or on the wrong job, because these people are wasting your time, and you should not waste your time, because your time has value. You should be doing something with your time that you enjoy, or that motivates you to be a better you. Every day you should be growing. You should not be at a standstill in your life and watching everything just pass you by, and you kind of find yourself just stuck in this place because you realize that you have helped everybody out but yourself. So if people are in your life that aren't growing you, that aren't motivating you, or that aren't consistently picking you up when you have those bad days, you need to get them people out your life, okay? Remove those people from your life, because they aren't people who you need to take to your future. There are people that you have helped probably, who have never helped you or even reached out when you were down, or even not when you're down, but to just say, how you doing today? A simple text message, you guys, will go a long way, okay? So number 1, again, is stop giving too much of your time to people who don't motivate you or grow you, okay? You don't want to be in 2020 and stuck in the same spot you were in 2019. It's time to grow, okay? It's time to grow. Number 2 is acknowledge that you're hurt and that it hurts. Okay, so basically acknowledge that you have pain and that it hurts. If you need someone to talk to, if you don't have those friends, or let's say you do have that friend, because everybody shouldn't know your business. That's a chicken nugget for you. That's a nugget. Everybody shouldn't be in your business or know your business. So if you have like that one person that you can confide in and that you can talk to them. And let them know like, yo, I'm hurting. I'm sorry if y'all hear that. That's my washing machine. But yeah, so if you have someone that you can confide in, a friend, a therapist, an uncle, a brother, a sister, whoever it is, let them know what's going on in your life so that they can motivate you and pick you up and let you know, sis, you getting up off this couch. We're going to brush your teeth. You're going to do your hair. You're going to get something to eat. We're going to clean this house. When you down, you need that person to pick you up when you are down. Someone that you can rely on. Not just them relying on you and you having no one to rely on when you have given so much of you. So your pain matters, okay? Stop acting like your pain doesn't exist. Don't go through life hurting and bleeding on other people and no one's patching you up, okay? Stop doing that. We have to stop doing that, because then we put our own issues, our own pain, our own hurt on other people, not even realizing that we're cut and then we cut them too. Now they're cut and now they're talking to somebody and now they're cutting that person, and then it just comes this vicious cycle, you guys, and we need to stop. So number 2 is acknowledging that you have pain and that it hurts, because it is okay to cry. It is perfectly fine to cry. It is perfectly fine to say I'm hurting and acknowledging what hurts you and where it came from. Because if it is something that is continually hurting you and causing you pain, you got to cut that thing off. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because you're just going to continue bleeding and putting a Band-Aid over a gunshot wound and expecting it to heal. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you have to acknowledge that you have pain and that it is okay to cry. It is okay to talk. It is okay to express that you're hurting, because we are all allowed to hurt. We all go through life in different situations and things that come to us, maybe intentionally or not intentionally, that we brought upon ourselves, or however the situation is, that we have to say, I'm hurting. That hurts. It is okay. You just have to learn. You have to learn. We have to go through life with these painful and these hurtful lessons, these experiences that will turn into lessons so you don't repeat them, because you cannot repeat these vicious cycles once you've learned that is something that hurts you or that have caused you pain. You have to walk away from that thing, or you are comfortable being hurt, and you should not ever be comfortable being hurt, because it is not normal. Do you hear me? It is not normal to be comfortable being hurt. So do not ignore your pain or discount that you're hurting, because your pain matters. So get someone that you can talk to or confide in. Get you a therapist or someone that can hear you out and give you positive feedback, not just negative feedback, so that when you go through those bad days, because you're going to have bad days, you can turn back to those things that were said that picked you up in the first place. Okay, guys? So number 2 was acknowledge that you have pain, or acknowledge that you have hurt and it hurts. Okay? Number 3 is know your worth and pray. Guys, this is important. All 5 of these are important, but this is really important, is to know you're worth it. Okay? Know that you are worth it and pray your way through it. Now, you cannot fix everything with prayer, guys, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But you have to have a consistent prayer life, so when you need strength, you know where you can pull from. And you got to know that you're worth it. You are worth it. Guys, girls, whoever watching this video, that you are worth it. Don't let your past pain or your past issues dictate your future, because you are worth it. It is 2020. and you are worth it. Don't let anyone ever tell you that what you have to say or what you're doing don't matter, because there is a reason and a season for everything. So don't forget that you're worth it. That you look whomever in the eye that's telling you all this negative stuff and all this bad stuff, that they are toxic and that they just don't know what they missing out on, because you're worth it. You are worth it, sis. You are worth it, brother. You are worth it. Don't let anyone discredit what you have done or what you are doing, okay? Know your worth, and you have to pray about it, okay? Don't just be out here. Let me give you an example. Don't be out here trying to sing and you know you can't sing, and people telling you can't sing. Nah, that's a different type of hurt and a different type of pain. They just be honest with you. What I'm saying to you is, if someone is hurting you, if someone is beating you down, your feelings and your emotions are all over the place, and then you start thinking to yourself, well, maybe they're right. No, you tell them how you feel. You tell them how you feel. And that leads me to number 4, you guys, because number 4 is assert yourself. Don't let somebody just constantly beat you up and taunt you about your past when you're trying to move forward into your future. You have to remove these people out your life because they mean you no good. Everyone is not meant to go into your future. I'm sorry to say, but that best friend that you had since middle school or high school, sis, y'all done grew up and you done outgrew her. It is okay to outgrow people. It happens and it is life. She still, want to be in the projects, no shade. She still want to be, collecting government assistance, and she still want to be in the clubs, rocking the same old jean jacket and denim dress from 1950. No, sir. No, sir. We are in 2020, and we have grew up. We are out here owning houses, paying our own bills, and doing what we got to do to support our family or ourselves. Don't be afraid to assert yourself. Let people know that they are hurting you or what they're doing to you. Don't just constantly let people beat up on you and beat up on you. You have to stand your ground because you are worth it, okay? You have to say what you mean and mean what you say in 2020, or people will just walk all over you. It is too much going on in our world today, and too many people that are hurting themselves, committing suicide because they did not assert themselves or say what they meant. Okay? You will live and you will not die. Okay? So you have to make sure that you know that you're worth it, and that you are praying to your God, whatever you believe in, that you are praying and that you are consistent with it, and that you assert yourself. So someone said something that hurts your feelings or that you don't like, you say, hey, that hurts. That hurts. And this is why that hurts. You do not allow people to walk over you and manipulate you in 2020. Assert yourself. Assert yourself. And you will know if it's the right association or the right friendship, because if it's God, it will flow. Okay? If it ain't flowing, you need to get away from that thing. Okay? Run fast as you can, okay? Because God don't want you stagnant. So if it ain't flowing, it's dead. And you leave that thing dead. Okay? So number 4 was assert yourself. We discussed that. And number 5 is don't let people change you. You are who you are. You are an individual. You are unique. You are perfectly made. You were created. You are you. There is no two people the same in this world. I don't care if you were born a twin. You and your twin are different. You are different and you are you. So don't allow somebody to come into your world or come into your space and change you and tell you that you need to be somebody else, because you are you. I don't care what they tell you. You need to look them in the eye, just like I'm looking at y'all, and say, this is me. I am me, and I will continue to be me. As long as you aren't causing someone hurt or pain, or you are frustrating the natural flow or order of whatever it is that you got going on or that you're doing, you be happy with you, and you be comfortable in the position that you have been placed in, because it is you. And you do not allow anyone to take you from you, especially when you're giving so much of yourself that you tend to have lost yourself. You need to get that back. You need to get that back. I don't know. You need to Google some quotes. Google some prayers or something, some empowerment words you need to write on the wall. Get you a sticky notepad and take scriptures as the Bible and stick them all around your house. So when you wake up in the morning, you see something positive, because you need positivity all around you. I don't care who you are or where you're from or what race or background you come from. Everyone needs positivity around them, especially if you're constantly being beaten down. So you be you. And you don't let anybody change you from being you, because you are exactly who you were meant to be. You aren't meant to be like anybody else. You are you. You are your own person. You have your own mind, your own personality, your own character. So you don't allow anybody to tear you down. Okay? So y'all, this is what your girl Shay got. This is what your girl Chattyshay got. I want to chat with y'all today and have a real conversation, because I see so much suicides and kids killing themselves and adults hanging themselves or overdosing because they wanted to be this, or they couldn't explain this, or they just felt like the weight of the world were on them. And I don't see enough people picking us up, you know. So I definitely wanted to give you guys some little tips on, you know, how to love yourself. So I'm gonna run through them again. Number 1 was stop giving too much of your time to people that don't motivate you or grow you. Number 2 is acknowledge that you're hurt and that it hurts. Number 3 was know your worth and pray about it. Number 3 was assert yourself. And number 5 was don't let people change you. You be you. Okay, you guys. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment on my Instagram or Twitter, and subscribe to your girl channel. We want to go before June. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my subscriber count up. I do appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for everyone who has subscribed or who has played a part in my success and my growth. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I do have tons of videos stored up that I'm probably going to release a video every day next week. Right? I have some topics that I want to talk about that I feel like needs to be talked about. So I want to talk about them. And my content is forever changing, you guys. So if you have something that you want me to talk about, send me a DM on Instagram. Y'all know how to find me, or at me on Twitter. And I'm open to talk about just about anything. So without further ado, it's your girl Chattyshay. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.